The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Riddick with a carry.
Run!
7 yards there and a first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
The first down throw coming for Dalton. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On 2nd and 10, Dalton. He finds Hopkins complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now Martin. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
2nd and 5 now. Dalton. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to go up, and this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Check Mike. 52's the mic.
To throw here, Dalton. But he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. Andy Dalton now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Back to the ground. Martin. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So they don't even need to run a 2nd down play. Give them the first.
And typically when we see this jumping, isn't it usually 3rd down, 4th down? They got him on 2nd down. I think that's a lack of discipline.
So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Now Dalton, and he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Boy, the evolution of the game and how these guys on plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive, it just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game where the quarterbacks are the most athletically gifted that we've seen in a bunch. I mean, when you talk about collectively, it's unbelievable. So their ability to move is practiced now. It's not necessarily, oh, he just took off and you guys figure it out. When he takes off, everyone knows where to go now. They know how to run routes, change things, make themselves presentable for the quarterback. It's a lot of time that they put in on it. It's not just your static 1, 2, 3. This is where the ball goes anymore.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Hey, bro, 80. 3 buzz.
On 3rd down, Rivers. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's a 47-yard punt, return of 6. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Here I come.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Man, that's trash. Why? Get wide.
Now a run. This is Bilal Powell. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. The Bucs on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Passing. It's Dalton. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now this time he'll look to throw. It's brought in by Adam Humphries. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, and it's good for a 1st down as well.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. 1st down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
On 1st and 10, here's Andy Dalton. And connecting here with DJ Shark. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now Martin running right. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Watch twist. Check 43. Watch twist. Check.
We're good. Hands up.
On 2nd down now, it's Powell. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Hands up. Smithy.
52.
Hey.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go.
Regular.
Kill. Whip.
Now Dalton with a 1st and 10. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Lee Smith there to make the grab, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. Give him 8 on the play, and all of a sudden here it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. He goes full extension, and he's got it. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well.
That gets them the 1st down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Clean 80. Round 80.
Bound to lose 1.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs, and the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
I'm coming after you.
Rivers. The tight end, Rhett Ellison, with it. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Hey, come on,
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now a carry for Jacobs. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. DeAndre Hopkins once again the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Hands up.
Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Here we go.
Hands high.
Back to throw. It's complete to Hopkins. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Hands up. Please.
Mike 52 right here. Mike 52. All day, every day, any day.
Big spot, Andy Dalton. He's going to let it fly. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So they